Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm sorry, I'm letting Scruffy's mad because my husband's out the room. Listen, y'all, so if y'all hear him pouting, he don't want my husband out the room. So I'm in here about the gossip game right now. To be quite honest, I have not seen Love and Hip Hop Atlanta yet because I had company. So I'm going to watch it shortly, but I wanted to come in here and talk about the gossip game. And not even the whole episode, just the whole shit that went on with that man bird pig that was on the radio, whoever she is. I don't know who she is and it really don't even matter. It was just disgraceful to me how that shit went down. And okay, you and Viv got an issue, bitch, then you need to be handling it with her. Keep it all the way motherfucking funky, bitch. Say it to her instead of, you tried to act like you was, getting gutter or whatever on the radio, but bitch, real gutter, go to her. But you didn't have to bring her daughter in it. So, and bitch, did you wait until Miss Drama's big motherfucking box built ass was in there, which apparently things are kind of coming her way. And I will say kudos to her on that. I personally am not checking for her blog or nothing else. I don't see it for Miss Drama. But however, whatever, it's always one that, a lot of folks don't too much care for. But, I have to say kudos for whatever little success that she's getting or whatever. The whole thing with me, Miss Drama, is that girl, you do live kind of on some other planet, bitch. You say a lot of shit in your confessionals or whatever, but you always look stupid to me with that bullshit saying it behind their back, but yes, sitting there blinking and looking stupid in their face. Like, I can't with you, girl, please. Okay, so let me just run through some shit that went on. Old girl, Scruff, no. So, old girl who's getting ready to do this story for Source, I believe it is Source or whatever. She's kind of trying to get that down, and her and old girl come together and they talk about it or whatever. And I got the story. She tells her what it's about. And I don't remember this story. I'm gonna have to go back and, kind of check it out and see, which I was happy for her because I do like her. Like, I think that she kind of keeps it on the up and up. I could be wrong. I don't really follow her like that, but from what she's given on the show so far. So she got to talking about what she was gonna do, and at a point it was kind of like there was, like old girl was trying to avoid the money thing. But I would say it's to you, Miss Girl. You should have said money coming in the door. Now she never would have been able to be like, I mean, it just depends. I guess you looked at it like if I get, if it's good, then I'm in there, with Source or whatever. But I think you already writing for, as you said further on, you have wrote for Vive and this and that and other. You freelancing, and maybe you was trying to just kind of get your foot in the door, at Source, seeing that, it's a bigger entity or whatever. But I felt like, you was due some money, honey. I'm sorry. And you got to shell out money for it to be filmed or whatever. It was a great interview to me. I thought it was. But I really felt like Miss Honeycabin should have had some coin for you. But she said, on down the road, I will make sure you have a check. And you took on the strength of that. So you must know that she's a woman of her word. So, I'll pay that for dust. Like, okay, girl, you got that. I don't really want to talk about what's going on with Miss British Barbie USA. But apparently she's doing the creepy sneepy with her ex boo who don't trust her because apparently she cheated on him or some shit. And of course he don't. Like, girl, stop it. And then you want to make him your manager and shit. Girl, I can't with you. Y'all can't with her. And you have put yourself on such a pedestal. Now the ladies are looking at you like, and you like, I need a man that's here and on the same level or high with me. Girl, oh, stop. Where are you, honey? Where are you? Besides doing the same thing old girl said you was doing. Y'all on the same playing field, girl. You living somewhere back in the past, honey. Deal with what's going on now before you become totally irrelevant. And thank VH1 for this show, boo-boo. Okay. Now, what else I want to talk about? At one point, let's just go back to the shit with this bitch and Viv. Like, I'm just not here for it, y'all. That's just really what I want to talk about. It's not even that I even want to talk about tonight's show. Who gives a damn what Miss Drama's doing? I will say the bitch did fess up and was like, I don't think you need to bring people's children in. Okay, bitch. You get a pass on that. Woo. How dare you, bitch, get on there and talk about that woman's child? And bitch, listen, I don't know what you do, whose draws you want to sniff or whatever, but I do know that the person who said it about you wasn't her daughter. Like, for real? I mean, I don't get it. And then with that being said, while you trying to say Viv need to be checked, and I did see somebody leave a comment to Miss Drama on Twitter talking about it, and she still don't know. And then she heard her daughter, didn't she, I don't know his name. Didn't she hear him when he said, I'm not gay or whatever? Listen, let me tell you motherfuckers who don't have motherfucking gay children or transgender children, keep your motherfucking mouth shut, because you don't know what the fuck's going on. Okay? As parents, we have to try to learn things, especially us that are, fully accepting and love our children. We're trying to learn things as they go. So, bitch, you will never point that out. You are that box-built bitch Drama, and whoever that bitch was writing it on Twitter talking about. Didn't she hear that? She's still a clueless bitch. Bitch, you a clueless ass bitch. What it got to do with you? Anywho, and back to that motherfucking man-bird pig in there trying to talk about Viv's child or whatever, and I'm just going to say child. Bitch, you said since she know about sexual orientation, this and that and other, she ought to know that her daughter's gay. Bitch, since you know so motherfucking much and you able to tell her that she ought to know, bitch, then you should have said that that is a trans man and she is transitioning, bitch, but you didn't say that. You got your panties in a bunch of your motherfucking boxers, bitch. In a bunch because it was told that you wanted to sniff panties and you had to be black, bitch. You can keep claiming whatever you want to claim. And I could care fucking less, and I think Viv should care fucking less. Whether you eat coochie, have a coochie, or whatever you like, bitch. But you should never have brought her child in it. How dare you? Now, Viv. And I will have a talk with you. And I'll say this. I understand that she's trying to understand her, her child and what her child is going through in the transition. And I would imagine that is really difficult. As a parent, you trying to learn, you trying to understand or whatever, you trying to figure out how you can be there. What is the right thing to say or whatever. What I would say to you is, I know you upset, but listen to your child. Listen to your child. Because to me, what she said on that couch and said, or what your child said, because I'm just not trying to call anybody anything that they not, was that, honey, I'm not gay. I'm a trans man. I'm transitioning. And then, she was kind of, oh, Lord, y'all, see what I mean? Your child was kind of trying to let you know that, first of all, it's not a choice. This is who I am. And Viv is just kind of upset and really not hearing it all she's heard or whatever. And how dare bitches be on motherfucking Twitter titter-tatting it about that bitch and bitch Drama. You was in that motherfucking shit too and sat in there and act like, I don't believe bringing the children in. Oh, shit. Y'all wouldn't believe what I just did. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what the hell I just did. I knocked over my fake nail polish. Jesus. And the top was loose. Oh, Lord. Okay, it's just a drip. Okay, anywho. So, you partaked in that whole conversation. But this man-bird pig coming for her child, like, for real? First of all that old silly ass shit, bitch, I think you told on yourself the look you had on your face when he brought it up to you. And the whole conversation came up or whatever. Really? And then you came in there in a motherfucking tuxedo, bitch, when y'all was coming to talk or whatever. Girl, please. And Viv, let me have a talk with you. I will say this to you, boo-boo. If you come in another motherfucking ballroom scene with your bobby pins in and your wrapped up, ready to lay hands and sit there and let that bitch sit and talk to you, me and you gonna have issue. Cause I would have cleaned that hoe from the motherfucking gate when it comes to my children. But I guess you wanted to hear and see what the bitch had to say or whatever. And now as far as spitting, I guess you, like you said, I want to disrespect that bitch like I was disrespectful. Well, bitch, that was the most disrespectful shit you could have ever done, honey. And I guarantee you, you wouldn't have been able to find them bobby pins had it have been me. But I do agree with you being angry and you being upset and that type of thing. You know, like she was all out of pocket. But with that being said, you went and talked to old dude who's your cousin or whatever and was like, oh, and she said this about old girl. I believe it was about Miss Source or whatever. Oh, Miss Drama Girl, did you really try to fake a slap? Girl, lies like motherfuckers is standing in line for that box coochie. Stop it. Anywho. But coochie is one of those things you can't give away freely. You know, some motherfucker gonna always want it. I will say that. You start talking about the shit that went on with old girl from Source, and you really could have held that shit back and just opening up a whole nother can, and then you said, well, I'm not going to talk about her child, I'm not going to stoop that low and this and that and other. And why would you go talk to your cousin? Because he was going to tell you what he told you. Now, what he should have done was check Man Bird Pig from the door when she said, when she first started trying to come for you. But that is, you know, trying to be, I guess, somewhat professional. She's on there and let her say what she got to say. But definitely when she said something about your child, he should have let into your ass. Oh, y'all, she made me so mad, y'all. It ain't even about me talking about the show and what the hell went on. It's just how this bitch went about that shit. Why did it have to have something to do with her child? Like, I can't. Oh, y'all, it was just making me even madder looking at this bitch and whoever the other bitches was that was tweeting back and forth with Miss Drama. Bitch, you might think you on the motherfucking top, but I ain't met a motherfucking square that could stand on the top for a long time. I ain't met none, bitch. Eventually, your ass gonna teeter. For real. Like, I'm not even here for it. I'm not. Do what you do. And if you feel you doing it on a grand level, then bitch, if you don't believe it, ain't no bitch gonna believe it. Now, I do see that people are giving you, they must like what you doing or however you doing it, and I say kudos for that. Now, the other women can't be, you know, like you ain't work for your shit, because that would be wrong. All of y'all have worked equally, but your motherfucking attitude is what's fucked up. It's not your business etiquette or whatever, bitch, it's your attitude. Now, you a fancy kind of bitch. You probably will see this and say, well, bitch, what my attitude got to do with my work etiquette? Bitch, when I'm at work, I'm at work. When I'm off work, but bitch, you keep your attitude going 9 to 5 and 5 to the next motherfucking day, bitch. And can't nobody tell you nothing. And even when somebody's trying to come to you in love, bitch, you can't even embrace that. So I see your motherfucking demise coming as far as in the industry, but bitch, you might be, who knows, you never know. As fucked up as the industry is, bitch, you might fuck around and be the baddest bitch that ever did it, according to what's going on now. Anywho, so y'all, that's what I want to say about it. I am gonna talk about Love and Hip Hop as soon as I can watch the shit. I have not watched it yet. Let's see. I want to talk about, well, I'll talk about that maybe in a different video. I want to talk about Married to Medicine, because y'all, I'm going to talk about that separate, because I got a little ticked off at Miss Mariah for sending her child over there. Like, Miss Mariah, that was too much, boo. Now, I ride with you, and I don't ride with that tacky bitch Toya, and she can say whatever the fuck she want to say. Honey, you know, but for you to send your baby and put your baby in that position, like, I can't. Like, a bitch that I just fought could never address my child in any capacity. So I don't know what you was thinking on that, but you know, you think long, you think wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna watch Love and Hip Hop. I did watch the what is that shit? Secrets Unveiled on the Real Housewives. It was, I mean, I could have did without it. It wasn't even that serious for me, you know. So I'll try to throw it all in together. Right now I'm feeling kind of stopped up or what the fuck ever. I don't know if it's allergies or what. It's probably allergies. I say that every time, but it's allergies. So I just wanted to come in and talk about the gossip game and just talk about that and just talk to that motherfucker square bob, square pants ass, both of them square ass bitches. And that motherfucking bitch going for her child. Like, girl, how dare you? And to the rest of the motherfuckers who don't have children in the LGBT community, don't fucking talk about what you don't motherfucking know. This is what I tell you. Because it ain't no motherfucking easy walk or whatever. What's easy is to say that you love your child and you gonna stand by him. But it's a hard, rough, bumpy road in the middle. And all you bitches who can't relate, shut what they call the fuck up. For real. Don't even speak about it. Because it ain't no books to that. Just like it ain't no books to being, to, you know, rearing kids and how to raise them, this and that and other. Bitch, ain't no books to that shit for real. They don't give you no manual. And they really don't give you none if your children is, you know, gay, transgender or whatever. They really don't give you none. So just shut the fuck up. So y'all mad at her. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that bitch won too motherfucking far bringing her child in that? I can't imagine somebody saying to me, but everybody's entitled to the opinion. What did the child have to do with it? I'm still trying to understand that. What was the need?
You know, but whatever, you know. I've said it before, ain't no rules to motherfucking arguing, but that's when, if you arguing with a bitch, you arguing with a bitch. You deal with her. Not her kids and shit. Like maybe I come from a different time. You know, I can't relate to that shit, and to be quite honest, I couldn't have sat across the motherfucking thing from her. If I took the time out, Viv, to pin my motherfucking wrap up and come out in them bobby pins, it wouldn't even have been a motherfucking hello. As soon as she walked in that door, I'd have been waiting on her ass. And that would have been it, bitch. We can have a conversation after they break us up. You know, that's what it is. When I'm telling the police, yes, I hit the bitch. However, so y'all mad at her. Y'all just tell me, do y'all think she was wrong? I'm out. Much love.